I know this is like the third time I'm going live. Interruptions keep happening. So yeah. So hello. This is the Jack Nerd of the F Team Podcast and content creator here at Fanboy Studios. Um, First off, welcome to the new subscribers, and yeah, I know content's been a little slow lately. Been working on a another project of mine, and having a creator's block. One of my friends was telling me that in the chat room on previous stream is try to draw something, be creative, and I do want to put some stop motion goodies out there. I just got to figure out what. You know, I don't want to be like a movement test when you just bore people with just movements and stuff. I want to be able to put some sort of action. I don't know whether to do Marvel or Transformers or both, which that's the, the project I'm working on is another crossover event. It's going to be a little more, going to be a little bit better than the first one. I mean, the first one did well, but I think the second one's going to be even better. Um, I'd like to see if I can try to release part one at the beginning of 2021. If not, then I at least want to try to get it out there as soon as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much it for stop motion stuff. I know I gotta get some more content out there. I've been watching a lot of content from here on other people of what they're doing, and I've been like, holy crap! I am impressed of what some of these new creators are doing out there. I'm very impressed, including this just one guy that I saw on YouTube. I think it was a Captain Pioneer or Captain Pioneer in stop motion. I think that's what it was. But he's got some good Transformer stuff out there, and I've been very impressed with that. I really have been, and I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good content creators out there that I don't want to take anything from them. But one thing I really want to do is another recreation, and I want to do it with the '07 Autobots. I'm only short by one. That's Ratchet. I got to find him. I mean, I'm not struggling financially. It's just that I got other things to take care of, like bills and shit. You know, it must be nice of having your brainwashed followers put Patreon and give you on Patreon, give you a shit ton of money, and you can actually go out there and buy toys and be an overgrown man child without responsibilities. The only person I can think of that is Octopotamus. Excuse me, overgrown man child. I swear to God, I could talk about that dingbat all day long, but I don't want to fucking do. I don't want to. I don't want to stir that shit with anyone who likes the guy. I something about him I don't like, and I've heard some things. I've heard some things. So especially bitching at the postal service for no fucking reason. But anyways, welcome to the only viewer that's been on here. Oh, we got another viewer. Haha. Hello, only two viewers I have on the stream. Thank you, guys. I had a minor interruption, and I just cut out the old stream and deleted both of them. So now I'm back for a limited time, probably only maybe a half hour long. I'm not going to be on here too long today. I probably try to figure out something to do stop motion wise, and I don't know, kind of maybe just fiddle with it. You know, I don't know what, but well, I'll figure it out. Always do, always do. But yeah, yeah. I mean, and just this, just this is like it's my number. It's my like my number one figure of the year. Like number one on the list. I'm like eventually I'm going to do a top 10 of 2020 figures I gotten. I mean, I think the last one I did was like top 5. So increase it by another 5 and be talking like top 10 Transformer figures of the year. I really don't do it with Marvel. I don't do the top 10 with Marvel. I guess it's just because people usually beat me to the punch sometimes. And I mean, yes, I have a connection to Marvel, but Transformers has always been there. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And then for the then our for the F Team podcast, we're going to be back on October 24th. Kind of hurting for guests. So if any of you want to be a guest on the show, and we would love to have you talk about your YouTube channels, talk about your talk nerd stuff, Transformers, Marvel, Star Wars, DC. You know, we would be more than glad to have you. Just plugging it in there, you know, obligatory plug to say, hey, come on, we could need some guests here. And been really hurting on guests lately. There's like a lot of people we tried getting on, and some are like, "Oh, we're busy. We got this going on. We got that going on." Okay, but can you like take like a couple hours out of your Saturday to freaking do a show with us? I mean, that's all we're asking. Oh, I got work. Who works on a weekend? I'm sorry. I mean, those who work on a weekend, I'll give you props. I mean, me, I like having my weekends free. I really do. I mean, I think everybody loves to have their weekend free, especially if they have a girlfriend and they just want to hang out with friends. You know, it's just that. You know. Yeah, I mean, everyone loves their weekends free, but I get no right now. I understand times are tough, and with this whole coronavirus crap going on, it's just been really rough on a lot of people, and I get that. I really do. It's been rough on me too. You know, I've been struggling a little bit, but just a little bit. But at the same time, I'm not struggling that bad. I'm waiting on money to come in, waiting on to figure out what my next move is, which I'm starting to get a better idea of what I want to do. And it's going to be, unfortunately, the channel would suffer if the route I want to go. But hey, I mean, that route I want to go will better me for the next probably 10 years of my life, give or take, if I go that route. And I mean, yeah, if I go that route, you know, it's my decision. But at the same time, you know, if my channel's got to suffer, I'll do mini stop motions here and there, I guess, or try to balance everything out. You know, I mean, uh, that route is kind of. I really don't talk a lot about it. I really don't talk about what, especially this past weekend, I did what I do. I really can't give a hint, but I mean, the only hint I could think of is I really don't talk about what I do behind the scenes, but it's got to do with this. So I really don't talk about it, and because you know, it doesn't have to do with politics. It really doesn't. I do talk about it sometimes, especially my previous video on YouTube was. I mean, I guess I could. Let's just say I was former active duty. Now I still serve. So yeah, that's I'm going to give. You know, I don't want to talk about it too much. That's why I try to keep that part of my life on the DL because I'm not trying to release any personal information of what I do. So thank you, guys. Thank you. And if I do go that route, it's gonna, I mean, I'll make my life a lot better. And I want to be at where I'm at right now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's about it. That's the only thing I can think about right now. But yeah. I mean, I go that route. My life will be set. My life will be pretty. well set, and top of that, probably be doing a lot of better things. But to talk about the show for October 24th, since it's gonna be Halloween, we're gonna try to. Well, I'm probably gonna be dressed up a little bit. We want. I mean, if I can figure out a way how to do like a recording where everyone's just on camera and stuff like that, I'll do it that way. But I mean, I'll have to experiment with it. I might have to talk to one of my buddies just to do an experiment run and see if I can actually record through a Skype call, all of us in some sort of Halloween esque thing, and we can do the whole show like that. But I don't know. Yes, it will. It definitely will. It just, I want to have the confidence to be able to do it. I just don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let anyone else down. It's just, it's just that small fear factor. If I don't want to fuck it up, but I've been thinking a lot about it, and I talk to people about it every day almost, and like I said, it's just a small fear factor. I wouldn't say it's risky. I wouldn't say that at all. It's just I'm more scared of failing those around me if I go that route. And I should sit down and talk to people that work on that side, and be able to speak to them more. And I mean, the people that I work with that stuff, I don't really talk a lot about it. It's just, they do put a lot of confidence in me. It's just that I need to put more confidence in myself, and I should, and I should. I mean, I have a girlfriend. I mean, I do have a part-time job. It's not the greatest job in the world, and it needs to be better. I need to work, but that job ain't really paying the bills very much. And if I go the route I go, if the route I do end up taking, I know it's going to pay the bills and then some on top of that. So it's like, and I just want to make sure my training doesn't fail me in the light of that. So yeah, yeah. I mean, we can all relate in some shape, way, or form, and I'm not trying to be some guy that's trying to give people advice, and I need to follow my own advice too. I really do. God, I'm like freaking having an epiphany right now. Jesus Christ. Pardon my French, those who are, yeah. But yeah, I mean, whatever route I take is the route I take, and I just got to make sure just got to be more confident in it. I got it. I got it. I got to take pride in it. I got to take strength in it. Yeah, yeah. You gotta take stride and strength in it. Just like this whole crap going on, we got to take strength in it too. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. I do got to have a bit more faith in myself. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Hey, if you guys ever try to find him, on YouTube, hey, subscribe to him. He's pretty wise. Pretty wise, pretty wise. But let's not talk about the whole life stuff, let's not talk about the coronavirus. Let's not talk about these hardships. Let's just focus on the positive things of life. Let's, whether if we like Transformers, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, Lego. I mean, we're all influenced by pop culture. It's our escape from reality. It's our escape from all this BS per se. I like this stuff. I mean, what can I say? What more can I say? I mean, no problem, Gas. No problem. I mean, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, he has no content. But hey, there's always, if you have the time. If you don't have the time, dude, to put content out there, that's understandable. Just try not to have a stop motion block like me right now. But but yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I really don't. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll welcome to the new subscribers. You know, hey, 283. We're almost. I just try to give a positive vibe. I like that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I mean, positive vibes are always good. They're always top notch. Always top notch. But shit, I was going to talk about something. Fuck. Oh yeah, 200. Now 200. Apparently 283 subscribers now. First off, welcome those who have came to the channel. I know it's not a consistent upload basis, and I need to work on that a little bit better, but life gets in the way. I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun, but I do support. I do appreciate the support, and I'm just a guy. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and once I finally hit 100, I was like, about time. After 10 years on this crap. It was about 10 years. I don't know. Maybe earlier. I have to look back at my older videos on YouTube. My very first times of doing stop motion, fun, and whatnot. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, welcome. Content will be coming. You know. Content will be coming, and I gotta do some form of a stop motion, whether it be a Marvel fight with some characters, Transformers fight with some characters, a spoof of something. I don't know right now, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. Go with the flow. Then you got this guy here. Pretty cool. A dope ass figure of the year. And this is like #1 on the list. Did I mention that? I think I mentioned that. I have no idea. I mean, if I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. But I mean, because the past few times I tried to stream had audio issues. The first one, the second one was just interruption. But I'm back. Yay, you know. I'm gonna let the stream go for another 10 minutes. And if anyone has any questions, I'll be more than glad to answer them. You know, to the two viewers on this. Like I said, I don't do a lot of streams, unlike some of those people that do like streams for like 2 hours. You know what I could do in 2 hours? I mean, I could literally make a decent stop motion in like 2 hours. I could make a custom figure in 2 hours. I mean, maybe at least put the pieces on it, but shit, who does a stream for 2 hours? I mean, okay, it goes. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, well, that's on you. You want to waste 2 hours of your life, and it's on you, bruh. It's on you. But I mean, shit. I mean, yeah. Yep. Don't know what to talk about, but I might just end it a little bit sooner if no one has any queries. Query is a fancy word for question. What are some of the influences that made you get into stop motion? That's a good question, actually. One of the influences that got me into stop motion would definitely have to be Mike Nightslash. His channel is TFA Productions. I recommend looking him up. Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer. His content is always good. I mean, he's been on there for the YouTube platform longer than I have, and a lot of his content is really good too. Honestly, I think uh, Mike Knight Slash and Lazy Eyebrow are definitely were the pioneers of Transformers stop motion back in the day. And once I finally got my first camera, trying to mimic all the movements, trying to get into that animation aspect has been. It was harder. It was harder back then because I didn't even know how to even go about it. Now it's just like comes naturally when you're doing movements, especially when it comes to 112 scale figures. I mean, because the 112 scale figures, they work like a human body in a way. You got that the anatomy of things. You just got you got your upper torso, your arm movement. You got all of that in there. And with Transformers, it's completely different. Yes, Transformers balance better, but they do not have the full movement of a human body. That's why I think the 112 has just got that mimicry of a human body. Transformers, you got these big old feet, which balance great. I mean, you can't be good balance, unlike a 112 scale figure where if you go like, see if I can use an example here. You see, you got 112 scale figure. Just grab the Quantum Realm suit, Now you balance him, and then just one flick drops, And you got this guy here. That's why doing with 112 scale figures is always a little harder to animate. But once you find that flow and try to get into it, you can do it. There are people who do it really well on that I've noticed on for that do use 112 scale figures. Clear example. I mean, just was it Jordan Swing or Tongue? Let's see here. Let's see. Or was it Google? Fuck. Lozus one. Yeah, he's another YouTuber who's really good at doing 112 scale stop motion animation. Because I think his content's really good. He's got some good stuff. Let's see if there's it was Jordan Twung, whatever his name is. I mean, I'm probably scrapping that name wrong. And then there's also other really good Transformer stop motioners that do stop motion that have an amazing I can't think of a word right now, but the ones that do a lot of Transformer stop motion, some of them do it really, really well, and they do it phenomenal. Me, I don't do it a lot. I don't, unfortunately, and I'm trying to get back into it, figure out that correct speed of how to get that animation into a crisp and clean. I mean, right now with one of the projects I'm working on, which is my sequel to Transformers Avengers 1, or Crisis on 616, a lot of it's a lot more smoother, a lot more cleaner. I think a lot of it has to do is with getting a new phone too. So I'm not gonna lie, and because I shoot a lot of my stop motion stuff on my phone, unfortunately. Not gonna lie, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just trying to get that momentum and get those brain neurons firing to make a really good stop motion. Some of it just do it flawlessly, and some could do it better. There's this new guy that came out of nowhere, Captain Pioneer of stop motion. I think that's what his name is, and he's got his photos of 07 Optimus Prime. I saw his content. I was surprised that he only has like 60 subscribers. This kid needs like more than 60. He's got promise. I don't know if it's a kid or a guy my age. I don't know, but whoever it is, they have some promising and quality animation skills that I haven't seen in a long time. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. I mean, I think who was it again? Let me look it up. Usually I just do Transformer stop motion. See if he was it this week? Let's see here. Why did they update this? Okay, Captain Pioneers stop motion animation. That was the guy's name. And he's okay now. He's got 72 subscribers now, so he's on his way to 100. Good for him. And he's got some really good content. I'm not even kidding. Even though he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos on YouTube, his video that he had almost a week ago is 1.1K views. I mean, hell, it took me a while to get 1.1K views on my Optimus versus Megatron stop motion. But I mean, like I said, I don't do it on a consistent basis, and I need to get back into doing it a little bit more. Yeah, definitely. He's got some good stuff. I mean, you can just type in Transformer stop motion, and then you can see some of his content. He's got some good stuff. I subscribe to him because for the very limited of videos he has, he's got some skill. He's got a talent, right? He really does. I mean, sometimes I still feel like I'm a pioneer in stop motion animation, and I need to get back into it. I really do. I really fucking do, especially with Transformers. I mean, I could always do stop motion reviews. That's a huge thing. But I mean, I don't like doing toy reviews, but I like doing stop motion. I mean, let me rephrase it. I like doing action figure stop motion. Is not. I just don't like doing reviews. So, I mean, if I was going to do a stop motion review, I would definitely talk about this guy. I'm not even kidding. This is like fucking awesome. It's like Optimus Prime just into a LHS fuel tank, and this is what came out of it. You ever heard that joke where yes, Cobra Lang. Oh, dude, he actually was a guest on our old show, TKO Fanboys, and he's a good dude. He's a really good dude. I was actually a guest on his little show that he does too, and he's got some good GI Joe stuff. I would like to eventually work with him on, especially if I do if I need any more voice actors for my crossover. I want to ask him to maybe voice some Transformers eventually. I'd have to do a collab with him. I'd like to do that eventually. Is actually be able to work with him on stop motions. I want to ask him on, because I don't know if he ever wants to work with me on anything, but we talked about it a couple times to do a collab, and I would love to. I really would. But yeah, he's got some good stuff. And Cobra Lang, he's good. He really is. I do enjoy his content. I really do, and I'm glad he's a friend of mine. Guys, look up Cobra Lang, and I recommend subscribing to him. He's a good dude. He really is. He's a good dude. Oh, that would be fucking awesome if we could do a Transformers and GI Joe crossover. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, It's like we would need to work together on it, and I don't know how that would work. I mean, we're from two different countries. He's from Canada, and I live in the United States. So it's like, how are we supposed to merge that together? It's like it'll be a question that bewilders me, and I don't collect GI Joe. My buddy Chris does. He collects GI Joe, but he doesn't. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I don't think he really lets anyone touch his collection either. I mean, I don't let anyone touch my collection except for me, you know. But I mean, the only way I could think of having any semblance of a connection between Transformers and GI Joe, especially in the crossover I want to do, in the kind of the first act, some of the first act, there was a reference to GI Joe in the script. So if he could like shoot a scene, and if I could figure out a way how to move that scene into my video, then yeah, I could do it. But it'd just be really hard. You know, it'd be something I would need to process and think about, you know, and try to get it done, you know. And I wouldn't know how to do it. I don't even know where to start if something crazy like that did happen. But something I would like to definitely consider. Yeah. That's pretty much about it. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Yeah. Now I'm thinking, shit. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, any more questions? I know. I usually I don't do this stuff with a script at all. I'm like, I don't know what to talk about, you know. Sometimes, you know, my brain is just like, why are you doing a live stream right now? I don't know, because why not? Let people know that content is coming, you know. I hope people enjoy my content. I know it's not a lot. I mean, and welcoming to the new subscribers to the channel that I am pretty chill, pretty cool, you know. but yeah. I'll run for another couple minutes. And yeah. You know, one thing that they did not give this guy was knives or giant K bars. So this was after actually off of KO of 6-shot. Yeah. Don't buy Clone Droid. He broke, and I do not have it anymore. I don't. Kind of became parts, you could say. So I have to get some pictures of this later today. Jesus Christ. Prime versus Prime has a video of Transformers MP50 Tigertron right now. You gotta be kidding me. You've seen G.I. Joe Berg's videos, Element X video. That was many people from all over the world that, so it's not impossible. Huh. I'll definitely have to look that up. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. I'll definitely have to look into that. I really will. I really will have to look into that. And G.I. Joe Berg. G.I. Joe. There's Element X. Okay. Huh. Definitely will check it out, man. Thanks. I'll definitely. Looks like he's got some good stuff. Project contributor made a video as a response to the video before theirs. The story takes shape. Huh. I definitely will watch this. I'll watch it on my TV later today, but I gotta make sure I'll just take a picture of that, and then I will definitely watch that. Thanks, man. I definitely will sit down and watch that. I mean, one thing I will give to GI Joe that I mean, especially in the movies, is the kind of the military element. I mean, it's always cool. Corporate Lang also post on their channel as well. Huh. Okay, thanks, man. I definitely will look into that. Thank you. I definitely will sit down, watch that Element X tonight. I mean, trying to get back into watching anime, but I'm like, I don't really want to. I'd rather just watch YouTube sometimes, getting into another anime show is just like sometimes, just saying. But, well, if I ever did do a collab, I definitely will figure out a way how to definitely integrate this guy here. I gotta figure out what color I want to paint these. Maybe, no, I mean, I could do gray for the blades, black and olive drab for the black. I mean, there's metallic colors in this. Yeah, I think, shade of silver and that green would work very well. Give a fucking... It's like, how much more shit can you have on this Prime? There's yes, this is a third-party version of Optimus Prime, made by TFC Toys. I'm very excited about their next release in 2021. We're definitely going to talk about that on the show for the 24th. So once that gets uploaded, guys, when it's up there, recommend it. Listen to it all the way through. But yeah, this is the TFC interpretation of their of a Rolling Thunder Optimus Prime. So it's kind of like a GI Joe reference. It was made. The concept art was from Don Figueroa. Look him up. He's got some good concept art, and one of the things that TFC did was take that concept art and actually apply it into making this baller a figure. Oh yes, indeed. It is. It does have a wow factor. It does, and this figure is like number one on my list of 2020 for top 10 figures. And it's sometimes I can't even put it down. It's too much damn fun, I mean, it's got the killer ab crunch. It's got the, except for the chest separating. Sometimes I feel like I transformed this thing wrong, but I mean, that's the ab crunch. I mean, what kind of figures do that? I mean, MP Megatron has a pretty good ab crunch, and so does Iron Trans Starblade. Dude, this guy, the ab crunch is just killer. It's just killer. I'd like to get some. Probably do. I got. Well, with TFC's next offering, I got to make sure that I have some stop motion fun with that one, and these two are going to fight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Don Figueroa, look up TFC Toys, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So that is, I did put a pre-order in for that. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna make 2021 look. That figure is gonna make like 2020 look like a bad day. I gotta say this one time. Fuck 2020. I think the only highlights of 2020 I've had good ass figures I got this year. my girlfriend, us actually dating, the thing I do, signing back up for that for 6 more years. That's about it. And that's like, I mean, you can count the $1,200 from the Trump bucks. I mean, you can count that, but then again, it's going through that entire system right now is going through hell. The stimulus shit's just a bunch of. Let's not talk about that. No politics. No politics. Right. But but yeah, I mean, any more questions, Gaz, or the other viewer? I don't know if that is an actual viewer even really watching this or what. But I'm not trying to be an asshole. Maybe I am sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. What can I say? What can I say? Good clicky joints on this thing too. I mean, this guy's way too much fun to freaking pose. There's not a lot of reviews of him on there online either. There really isn't. I mean, how much did he run you? How much? I completely forgot, honestly. I think it was. I forgot, honestly. I'm going to go back through my PayPal history on that one. Okay. Recent activity. Okay, I remember that one. About 185. It's worth it. So worth it. Not even kidding. But there is a nuclear blast version out there now, and I think he's almost close to 200. I think. How much was the nuclear blast version? I think it was. Oh, okay. It's the original version. Not here. Yep. 194 for the nuclear blast version. Glorious figure. I mean, if I didn't know that the nuclear blast version was going to come out, I would have bought him. But I like this one better. I mean, it also does have missile pods, but they're back there. Sometimes the missile pods like to fall off, so I leave them off. So, yeah. But I mean, I could do a stop motion review about him because since I really like this figure, and it's just awe, just shock and awe, you know. Yeah, I could do it. I mean, I was going to try to, and it is my favorite figure of the year. I could be optimistic about it, which I always am. I don't have many Transformers. I've been thinking about getting a Grimlock. Do you have any picks? Depends on the budget. Depends on the budget you are looking to spend. I mean, if you want a good size Grimlock that's not going to set you back almost $300, but you want it for a good size, I'd have to go with the MP. Because I think I paid, what? I think 80? Or was that less than that? I don't remember. But yeah, I think MP Grimlock, it's cheap as he goes for now. How much does MP Grimlock go? Master piece Grimlock. He goes about, man, nowadays he goes almost for almost $100. Man, I lucked out on mine. And did luck out on mine. And I customized him too. Didn't like the Hasbro gray. I hated that. I hated it. Holy shit, he goes for a lot. Damn. MP08. Huh. I don't know. But yeah, depends on your budget, dude. It really does. Depends on your budget. I mean, I honestly forgot how much I paid for my Grimlock. I think it was about 80-ish, maybe 60. I don't know, but it looks like MP Grimlock goes for almost $100 nowadays. If you can go on one of the bids on eBay, you can probably find him. I know. I looked on eBay. There's Transformer Land. He's about 109. Then you got also Fans Project, their version of Grimlock, which how much does that go? He goes for almost 120 for the Fans Project. Holy shit! But then you also got the movie Grimlock too. There's also that. And there's a couple of third-party Grimlocks out there. I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. I mean, if you want Chug, there's always the Power of the Primes Grimlock. If you want Masterpiece, there's MP8, which is their version of Grimlock. Then you get your third-party Grimlocks. Then you got G1. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Hopefully that helps you, dude. I mean, hope so. That's all I got. That's all I can think of right now. Okay. Any more questions I can provide answers to? Should do a stop motion review with him. Talk about how fucking baller this fucking thing is. No problem, buddy. No problem. Too much fun to pose. Well, I'm gonna probably call it. Thanks for those who have joined me on the live stream. I appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, thanks for coming. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm glad that I had some people watch, some people stick around. If anyone watches this video at a later date, thanks for watching. And that's about it. This is the Jack Nerd signing off. I don't know when I'll do another live stream. Yeah, no problem, man. You have a good day and take care of yourself, guys. Like I said, thanks to those who subscribe to the channel. Like the video, dislike the video. It's just a live stream. Nothing that special about it. It's Jack Nerd, sign off. Click. Thank you. End.